have arrived. And so have you.
Welcome.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Simple Diversion. It feels like forever since we've seen you.
It does. It feels like it's been a whole week.
We've missed you. I'm Graham.
And I'm Rob.
And today we're going to be talking about the Balvenie 12-year single barrel.
Very excited. I am a huge Balvenie fan.
We're both becoming pretty huge Balvenie fans,
Yes.
I think. We've kind of had this whole thing on how do you pronounce it.
We've gone through a lot.
Is it Balvenie? Is it Balvenie? Is it Balvenie?
Yep.
You know, we've heard it all, and I've done some research, and there's really, between the three, there's really no right or wrong.
Okay.
Even in the distillery, you hear a couple variations of how to say it. So we're not really gonna offend anyone, we don't think, with how we say it.
And
but
if we do, then
that's not your problem, because
well.
I don't care.
right.
I mean, I do, but I don't.
I know it was established in 1892
Yep.
by William Grant. It's located in Dufftown, Scotland.
Sounds like
Dufftown?
Sounds like a city from The Simpsons where they make Duff beer.
Oh yeah!
Duff Man.
Never heard of Dufftown.
I have not either. But it's in it's Speyside region, correct?
It is Speyside.
Okay.
Yes.
Another interesting fact, Rob, is that Balvenie is the only active distillery to still floor malt its barley. So that's pretty cool,
Cool.
too.
That is cool. Did you guys know that?
Did you?
Did you?
But there's a cool YouTube video too that kind of talks about David Stewart, and it kind of celebrates how long he's been there. In the end of it, he cracks open a cask that's been sitting and aging for 50 years, and he starts tasting it as like a celebratory thing. And I look online at how much that bottle is. $38,000
That's nothing. Really? That's cheap.
for one bottle.
I'm surprised. Huh? I can't afford that.
No.
Something I really like about Balvenie is their dedication to craftsmanship with the malt whiskeys and their tradition.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
Well, and to prove that, they've been owned by the same independent family owner for 5 generations. I mean, that consistency,
Jeez.
tradition,
Can you imagine?
craftsmanship.
What
all
did your
goes to the Balvenie.
great grandfather do? Well, he did the same thing I'm doing. And one last cool thing about Balvenie before we crack this bad boy open is that it's right next door to Glenfiddich.
How would you like to have Glenfiddich as your neighbor?
Wow, I never thought of it that way.
Can I borrow a dram?
Ah. Want to hear a joke?
Sure.
Okay. It's about a minute. You can put it on here or not.
Oh gosh.
So a guy goes into a bar.
Okay.
Okay. He asks for 12-year-old whiskey.
All right.
Okay. Guy gives him a glass whiskey in it. Guy tastes it. Says, no, that's 8 years. Okay. It's like, guy checks the bottle. Oh yeah, it is. It is 8 years. So he finds 12-year bottle of whiskey, pours it in. Guy tastes it. It's like, it's better. Another guy that's next to him on the stool or whatever says, here, tell me how old that is. Taste it.
He pissed in it.
It's piss. It's like, yeah, how old am I? Anyways.
Ding!
The 12-year single barrel came out in 2013. It goes ABV is 47.8%.
And the reason for that is because if you know that the 12-year double wood is 43%, the reason this is going to be higher is because it comes from that single barrel, so it's going to have that higher ABV.
Nice.
And hopefully more flavor.
Knock you off your toes.
One of the interesting and cool things about the single barrel is just what it sounds. Comes from a single barrel. It's not going to be double oaked, triple oaked.
Yep.
Single barrel means it went into one barrel to be matured, and there's no other blends that make this single malt. So very cool. That's why the higher ABV. That's why there's a higher price point. It's going to be about $70 to $80 depending on where you can find it, and the 12-year double wood will be about $42 to maybe $52 depending on where you can find it. These are going to use ex-bourbon oak casks, and these are first fill casks, which means
ex-bourbon filled casks.
Yep.
Okay.
So they were used for bourbon, so the insides are going to be charred, which lets the spirit penetrate the wood a little bit more, and then you get those nice extra flavors as well. Because it's a first fill, that means they were used for bourbon, yes, but it's the first time it's being used for scotch.
Gotcha.
That's another reason why this kind of hikes the limited availability and the price point, is because it has to be a first time fill.
Yeah. And this is 1 in 300 bottles filled from a single cask.
Yep, they get about 300.
About 300, and then the cool thing is it's marked right here on the bottle.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
It's cool because it makes it unique. And
well, one, it marks what cask number it is,
Yep.
and two, it marks what bottle it is from that cask that you got.
I think it just adds a little bit extra
Yeah, I
wowness
like it.
to
That's
it.
cool.
Cask number 282, and we were 136 out of 300 bottles.
Huh?
Very cool.
And very cool.
Pour it up.
Pour it up. You can smell it from here.
So the appearance, I believe we've said that it's all natural color, non-chill filtered.
I can
Which is
almost see
awesome
the
to me.
camera through.
Yeah,
the glass.
it's gonna be a pale straw color, and that's fine for me. You know, I kind of like it, the variants sometimes. Sometimes you
I
have the
do
dark
too.
ambers, and then you have the pale
Yep.
gold. I like that.
Yeah, very, very nice color. Nice legs. And I'm getting some honey, some vanilla, sweet notes.
Yeah, some floral sweet notes in there. Maybe like sweet apples and a hint of spice, but it's gonna be soft notes. They're all soft. There's nothing that
Very soft.
like punches you in the face or anything like that. A little bit of maybe cinnamon. I don't know if you said that or not.
I did not.
Definitely the honey and the floral notes are gonna be on the
Yeah, the first
front
thing, I
for
mean,
me.
right away I smelled that vanilla, and then I started getting more honey.
Yep, yeah, I'm getting the honey. All mixed in with that goodness.
You want to dig in?
Let's do it.
Prost.
Vanilla, cream, a little bit of sherry,
Taste some
and some
honey.
spice on the finish. I'm getting really tangy on my tongue. Some fruit, still some fruit.
I
in there.
get that spice in the beginning, and in the finish, I'm getting like the sweet flavors there.
Definitely get more vanilla off the nose with the dribble of water in there.
Evens out the spice a little bit.
Yeah, I was
with
gonna
the
say
sweetness.
the floral and the spice have toned down just a little. Definitely get more sweetness, sherry. Maybe
The sweetness comes out more in the flavor.
maybe a little bit of vanilla in there too, but I kind of like it better with the water.
Do you?
I think it gets past that high ABV percentage right off the bat. But
Right.
the other thing we could do is let this sit out for a few minutes
Yeah.
and let it open up, and I bet we'd kind of get past that alcohol as well.
Oh, that's so good.
But I've heard with this, some people it turns off right away. It's not for a beginner drinker because it is kind of complex.
Yeah.
But the more that you take your time with it, you let it sit out, it gets better.
Man, that's good.
And same thing, we just opened it, so maybe once the oxygen hits it a little bit too, it's going to open up a little bit more, and it'll be better as we go down. Because some people, I don't know if you've heard, they say, "Oh yeah, my first drink I was like, eh," but then as I got down to the 3/4 mark, I started really enjoying it. So I'm sure that's something here too. I like it.
What would you give it? 10 being the highest.
10 being the highest.
Here we go.
I like the honey on it. I like the uniqueness with the single barrel. Not a big fan of the price, but at the same time, I don't think it's overpriced.
No.
I just don't like paying that much
Right.
for a bottle. I'm gonna give it a 9.1.
Okay.
And I think I would get it again every once in a while. It wouldn't be a staple in my bar like the 12-year Doublewood is.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I think every now and then, yeah, I'd get it.
I would give the nose a 9.
Okay.
I would give the taste a 9.8.
Okay.
So altogether, I'd give it about a 9.5, 9.6.
Okay.
I'd give it a 9.6.
9.6.
This is probably definitely made my top 3.
Once we review the 14 and the 12, I'd kind of like to, or maybe the 12, and pin the 12s
Do the
together.
12s together and then bring in the
See
14.
which one we
maybe.
like. I'd
Yeah.
be interested to see which 12 I like better, because
Yeah.
right now I'm not sure. I really
That
like the
is-
12 Doublewood.
That is good.
You heard it here, guys. It's good. Go try it if you can. If you see any whiskeys on the bar top here that you want us to review sooner rather than later,
Yep.
write it in the comments, let us know, and we'll be sure to get you that. So what we have on my end is the Macallan 12, which I've been itching to get at, so that we could kind of
Macallan 12.
Yep.
Nice. Oh yeah, I've tried that.
Sheep Dip,
Sheep dip.
which is a blended whiskey or blended
Which is in the
scotch.
feathery.
Yep. And then we have Grange Stone, which is a small distillery not a lot of people know about. Got this at Total Wine. This is going to be a 12-year, and we purchased it for about $28.
Wow.
So, you know, that could be a gem.
It could
possibly.
be.
And then over here?
Over here we have the Glenfiddich 14-year. We also have, Talisker Storm.
Yep.
Right here. Okay. And the Bushmills 21-year. So we are wanting to do a video on that. Not sure when. Not even open. Haven't tried it ourselves.
Soon.
So let us know what you guys want us to do next.
Yeah, and let us know.
Hopefully you stay tuned until the end.
Yeah, and let us know what you think about this video. Please give us a like and maybe some positive feedback, maybe some criticism.
Yeah,
whatever.
Hey, whatever you feel. We'll take it.
And as always,
hey, we'll see you soon.
See you soon, guys.